feel appreciated for what you do at work? In a study done just last week from nectarhr.com, they said that 84% of employees feel that recognition affects their motivation to succeed at work, and 59% agree that their organization does a good job of recognizing everyone on the team. Now, while 59% sounds good, that still leaves a lot of people feeling they aren't recognized at work. So this week, we are sharing the top 10 tips on how we can show appreciation at work. And I challenge you to try a couple of these this week. Now, our most popular way to show appreciation is through the simple smile and thank you that we can share with one another. Be sure to make eye contact and be genuine. For instance, I know that when I'm at a restaurant and the server comes to deliver my meal or clean my plate, I make a point of stopping what I'm doing, making clear, direct eye contact, and thanking them specifically for what they are doing. Many times they're a little surprised, as this is very different than the casual thanks that they often get without any intention or eye contact. So make sure that your thank yous are specific and deliberate. No casual in the hall thanks is really considered appreciation. Kalinda Dubois from Ottawa, Ontario says that she takes her appreciation a step further when she says a thank you email and includes their manager in the message. Now, I love when people take the time to send me a note thanking me, but if they send it to my manager too, that's a bonus, as now my manager knows that I've done a great job for someone. Now, have you ever received an email from someone thanking you and jokingly said to yourself, why didn't they CC this to the entire office so they know how great I am? Now, while that is sometimes the right thing to do, including the manager is absolutely important. Number 3 comes from Elizabeth White Peters from Stamford, Connecticut. And Elizabeth shares that often a quick Teams chat of thank or an emoji in chat works. It takes virtually no time. It is public and it is appreciated. Michelle Morford from Marysville, Washington says that in her organization, they have digital cards that staff can send, and managers have 10 gift cards per year that they can send to employees. So even if your company doesn't have digital cards, there are many online that work. Now, I actually received one yesterday. It was one of those Jackie Lawson digital cards, the kind that have those incredible graphics. And it made me not only smile, it made me feel good. Someone took a little extra time to put a beautiful card with a nice note and send it to me. No cost, but it was the time to personalize it, which made me realize they really did appreciate what I did for them. Another very popular suggestion was food at work. Now, as much as we sometimes cringe when we see those donuts, cakes, or cookies when we're trying to eat healthy that week, we know that the person who baked or bought the treats did something they didn't have to do. And it was always a big treat when someone took the time to acknowledge everyone in the office through a little baking. Diana Robinault from Athens, Ohio brings us number 6. At a small company where she worked, they did a workshop for the 5 love languages and collected everyone's preference and put it in an Excel document. Then each person had that document posted in their office in cubicles, and it shared how everyone likes to be appreciated, their love language, which makes it very easy to customize your appreciation. Now, if you've never read that book, pick it up, as it is a really good read. But the 5 love languages are words of affirmation, which are compliments and thank yous, quality time, gifts, acts of service, or touch. And while touch might be a little strange at work, the others are easy to gift at work. Julia Schmidt from Oslo, Norway shared 2 ways to show appreciation at work. So Julia shares that we should never miss the chance to celebrate milestones or deals. So even just think about how we feel when we get hundreds of happy birthday messages on social media or happy work anniversary. It is a special day and we want people to know it. So look for birthdays, big deals, work anniversaries, and retirements to make people feel appreciated. And her second recommendation is very sweet. She offers a rose to those at work who are having a birthday. So it's such a simple yet powerful way to show kindness. And since it's different, it gets great smiles. And they often mention to her CEO that they had received a rose and a happy birthday hug from Julia. I like the rose or the flower as it is different and not very expensive. Number 9 is from Wendy Liebel from Pine City, Minnesota. And she says that she has a couple of versions of the awesome citation notepads at her desk. You can make them, you can buy them. And she tries to send one to someone each week. I love the fact that it's on her desk to remind her all the time to show appreciation, and the fact that she does it at least once a week. And it's a handwritten note. And we know the difference between an email, which is great, and a handwritten note, which is greater. And number 10 is from me. I know from my experience how appreciated I feel when a client completes a LinkedIn recommendation for me. They're very important for your professional portfolio, and it can be a little awkward asking someone to fill one out for you. So when I get them, I always feel appreciated, which means I also send them to other people because I know how important they are. LinkedIn is your online profile, and by having others show their appreciation publicly, it is a gift that doesn't disappear. It's around forever. It's not about looking for a new job. My challenge to you this week is to ensure that you show appreciation to at least 2 people. You don't do this to get appreciation back, but you will get the warm and fuzzy feeling when you sincerely show or tell someone that you appreciate what they do. Do it with intention, sincerity, and consideration for the other person. And thank you for participating in our top 10 lists. If you're a contributor, we appreciate all that you share. If you listened this far into the video, I appreciate that you have. I appreciate that we have participation as it validates the needs for these lists. Thank you and good luck.